Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lady B. So how is my lovely friends doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm super excited to be sharing with you how to prepare Nigerian onion stew. So this is one of our favorite soup in Nigeria. We always call it local soup, so we like to eat it very much because it's very simple to make and it's very yummy. So if you haven't tasted this recipe, so it's very delicious, I'm telling you. So this is one of our favorite stew in Nigeria. Let's see the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. Here are all the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. Here I have dry fish, about 4 pieces of dry fish. I have oil. I have chopped onions. I have red pepper, crayfish. So these are the onions that I will be using. So here is the seasoning cube. I have ground ginger and garlic, curry, black pepper, bay leaf, salt, thyme, and star maggi. So these are all the ingredients that I will be using for this recipe. I have to slice in the onions roughly. So I have to add it inside my blender. I have to blend it, so I have to give this a nice blending. I make sure that I blend it very well because I want it to get smooth. So I don't want to see pieces of onions inside. So I have to blend it about 2 to 3 minutes. So after blending it, I have to take it out. So I have to take it and keep it aside so I can blend in the remaining one. So I have finished blending in the onions, so I have to keep the onions aside. So I have to blend in the pepper. So I have to add in 1 teaspoon of water, so I cover it again and blend it. You can use any pepper of your choice, so this is the pepper that I will be using. All the ingredients is ready, so I have finished blending in the ingredients. So my pot has been hot for 1 minute, so I have to add in my oil inside. At this point, you can as well use red oil if you care for. So me, I'm using groundnut oil, so I'm not using red oil. You can also use red oil if you want. So I have to let this to hot for 1 minute. So I have to add in the onions, the slicing onions, to fry for 2 minutes. So I have to keep on stirring it and let it to fry for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I have to stir it, so I have to take out of it and keep it aside. So I have to take some of it and keep. So I will keep this aside. have to pour in my blended onions inside the remaining one. I have to stir it together and let this to fry for 10 minutes. So I don't have to go far, because when I go far the thing will get burnt. So I have to keep on stirring it for 10 minutes so it will get fried. So after 10 minutes I have to add in the red pepper. I stir it together, add in the ginger and garlic that I blend. I have to stir everything together and let it to fry for 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes I have to add in the crayfish. So I have to turn in the seasoning cube inside. You can as well blend in your crayfish if you want. So me, I'm not blending my crayfish, so I have to pour it like that inside. I add in my bay leaf inside, so I stir it together. So after adding in the bay leaf, so I let it to fry for 10 minutes. Here is the fish, so I have to bring out the bone. So I have to keep on this process. I have to bring every bone inside out. I scatter it. So the stew has been frying, so I have to add in the fish inside. After adding in the fish, so I have to pour in 1 cup of water, so I have to stir everything together. So I let it to fry for 5 minutes because I want this. So I want everything to done inside. So I have to stir it and let it to fry for 5 minutes. So this stew is very simple to make, and it's very good for health. It doesn't need much to cook it. Even if you don't have fish, you can as well just cook it with crayfish. So that is very simple to make. You can see the stew is still frying. So I have to stir it again. You can eat it with anything you want, anything you care for. So you can eat it with, yam, rice, anything. It's very good. So the stew is ready, so I have to add in the onions that I left earlier. So I have to pour it on top of it and stir it together. So I have to stir everything together. So the stew is ready. You can see that the oil has come up, so everything is ready now. So this is very simple. It's one of my favorite recipe. It's one of my favorite recipe. I like to make it most, even if you don't have meat, even if you don't have crayfish, that just fry it like this. You can eat it as well. So you can use it to eat anything that you want. So here is the stew. It doesn't need much to prepare it, so you can prepare it anytime you want, and you can eat it with anything you want. So that is it. You can see that. So this is very good. It doesn't need much to cook it. It doesn't need much. Sometimes if you don't have fish, you can just cook it like this. Sometimes I have to cook it like this if I don't have fish. Even if I don't have crayfish, just to fry it normal way like this. I can eat it with anything that I want to eat it with. So it's very simple to make, and it's very good for health. So I like to make it this way. You can as well use it for party. So I will be making use of rice, you can see. So this is my rice that I've already cooked, so I have to serve for us to eat. So if you haven't tried the recipe, go and try the recipe. So if you are there, you haven't subscribed to my channel, see what are you waiting for? Subscribe and share my video. Leave your comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.